Welcome. You are watching video TV ads on Shazoom, operated by the Biddeford-Saco Old Orchard Beach Transit Committee. Thank you for using mass transit.
Hello, my name is Janelle Asciuto and welcome to another installment of Around Town with Janelle. Today I am with the beautiful Kelly Caulfield, who is the writer and also star of Biddeford City Theater's upcoming Legends, the music of Judy Garland. Hi Kelly.
Hi.
Hi. So how does this happen? How does one decide to do the music of Judy Garland?
Well, it actually was inspired by my grandmother. She always said that I sounded like Judy Garland and always was telling me that I should do a show of just Judy Garland music. So she was a big inspiration for that.
And as someone who has heard you sing, I can say that you do indeed sound like Judy Garland.
Wow. No one can truly sound like her, but I really enjoy singing her stuff.
Excellent. So is this a show of you as Judy Garland, or is this a show that's more of a...
It's more reminiscent of Judy Garland. It's not me being, or I'm trying to impersonate Judy Garland. It's more a tribute, celebrating her music. It's more about the music than anything.
I like that, a tribute. So being a tribute, what's your favorite part of the show? What really feels the most Judy to you?
Well, one of Judy's favorite things to do was to put songs together into medleys and compilations, and we've done that 3 times in this show. We've the amazing Victoria Stubbs has put together 3 amazing arrangements for us, and it feels like that is my tribute to her, because she never could choose one song. She always had to put them together. So I thought
I like it. So this movie medley that we've talked about, what are some of the songs we can look for in that?
Pretty much any popular Judy Garland movies, like any movie that you can think of Judy Garland in, we've got that song. We've got The Man That Got Away. We've got Zing Went the Strings of My Heart. We've got You Made Me Love You, and so many more.
It sounds so amazing. So all of you who love the movies of Judy Garland, you better get your tickets now. So if I wanted to get tickets, how do I do that?
All you have to do is go to the website, www.citytheater.org.
Okay.
And you can buy your tickets online.
Perfect. So go online, and again, that website is
www.citytheater.org.
So I can tell you from personal experience that Kelly Caulfield is maybe my favorite singer in the area. So I encourage you to go out, buy those tickets, fill the theater, and the show dates are
May 17th through May 26th.
So mark your calendar so that next time Around Town with Janelle, we can talk all about it.
Saved the Saco Drive-In!
I'm Ryan Russell.
And I'm Justin Chenette.
We just want to thank all of you for your support for the last 30 days. You helped put all of this together. Your votes, tens of thousands of votes. Incredible. Amazing the amount of support that we received here in Saco, Maine, a small town seasonal theater. And you are the reason why we'll be celebrating our 75th anniversary right here next year.
This will be open because of you, because of your votes, consistently, every single day, trying to save such a cultural gem in our community, not just locally, but across the state and across the country.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we were getting votes from all over the country and in Canada, from Florida to California, Texas. We're having people email us every day telling us that they're voting, that their families are voting.
Because it means something to each and every one of us.
For the locals and the tourists. Right. The tourists say that it's not vacation without going to the Saco Drive-In.
Right.
Your help deserves this, not just for Saco, but for the country.
For future generations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oxford Casino and the new Corvette.
I look good in a new Corvette.
How'd they get in the big drawing?
I don't know.
Just play any slot machine between 3 and 9 p.m.
Every Friday and Saturday.
10 names every hour go into the grand prize drawing.
10. Oxford Casino's Wicked Good Giveaways.
Corvette edition.
Ready for a Corvette? If I had a Corvette, where would I drive to?
A brand new Corvette.
To the casino, I guess. Hop in. We're right down the road. Oxford Casino. Wicked good fun.
You are watching TV bus ads on Shuttle Bus Zoom, operated by the Biddeford-Saco Old Orchard Beach Transit Committee.
Located just a short walk from the pier in Old Orchard Beach is 2 stores in one, Beachology and Happy Nest. So what is Beachology and Happy Nest? Come on inside, I'll show you.
Beachology is a gift shop that carries unique and different things from made locally here in Maine or in New England, and also things that are from different places, so that people from Maine can enjoy things that are brought from everywhere and made everywhere. But we want to have someone come in and say, this is the most unique place I've seen, I haven't seen these items anywhere, things that you can't get just anywhere. We like to be different. Happy Nest was given birth last year, and it's mostly about things that make you happy, things that are good for the home to make you happy. We have something for everyone. We have divided the store into sections, so when customers come in, we can actually guide them into departments that they're looking for, whether it's for a man. We have a man section, a food section, we have a fashionable accessories section, we have a home decor section. We also have a library of books. We have a children's section. We have our coastal Maine wall that highlights the best of Maine. And we have our Beachology section.
Beachology and Happy Nest are open April through December, so whether you're a tourist or a Mainer, you'll want to stop by for a truly unique shopping experience. And for more information on Beachology, head to the road tripping section of our website, WGME.com, and click on Old Orchard Beach.
Four million babies are born each year in the United States. 480,000 are born premature. 4,750 babies die. But there is hope, and you can help.
My pregnancy with Connor was he's my first child, and we were very excited to be welcoming a baby into our family. And we chose not to find out if we were having a boy or a girl. We wanted everything to be a surprise. And the pregnancy was going fairly well. And at 28 weeks, I went in for a normal routine checkup, and that's when I found out that I needed to be admitted into the hospital. She just wanted me to make it to 30 weeks. I remember her saying that, and that's when I really got scared. I was in the hospital. I was told to plan on staying there for a long while. I was given the steroid shots. There's a session of 2 of them in order to help develop the baby's lungs. They were preparing me to have the baby at 28 weeks. About 4 days later, I was able to be released from the hospital, but I was on what my OB called house arrest. I then had ultrasounds 2 to 3 times a week. I was put in the hospital 2 more times. The 3rd time being I was 34 weeks pregnant, and I was put into the hospital on October 3rd. They determined that I would probably be okay to make it through the night and to see my doctor in the morning. When I saw the doctor in the morning, they made the determination that my baby had to be born that day. And Connor was born October 4th, 2006, weighing 4 pounds, 1 ounce, and he was born 6 weeks early. We didn't know what to think. We were completely unprepared. I was scared out of my mind, praying the whole time that I would have a healthy baby, that everything would end up turning out all right. I saw him briefly when he was born until he was whisked off to the NICU. My husband went down and saw him, my in-laws, my father, but I still had not seen him. It was quite emotional to get wheeled in, to see him in there, just so tiny, and was not anything that I had prepared for at all. And then going home 4 days later without my child just felt so unnatural, and I was very scared. We had heard about the March of Dimes before. I had done some walks before, but that really made it very important to us as a family to help the March of Dimes.
It's important to fund the mission of the March of Dimes so all babies can be born healthy.
411 Flash is the brand new, local, mobile way to see current specials and events in Southern Maine at all your favorite venues. Download to your Apple or Android-powered phones for free today.
Autism affects 1 in 88 children in Maine. Early intervention is crucial for a child's development. If your child has been diagnosed with autism, there is help available. The Autism Society of Maine has been connecting families to autism services and resources since 1976, offering a free summer camp, a free lending library, and trained caring staff around the state of Maine. Call or go online to learn how the Autism Society of Maine can help you.
Listen to the whippoorwill sing from the wood as the hawk floats in the sky, carried on a gentle breeze, circles then dives while the easy summer goes by. Listen to the whippoorwill sing from the wood as the hawk floats in.
John, tell us a little bit about your operation, Left Field Farm, where you are, what you do.
Well, we're a new farm, brand new this year. We're growing on 7 acres up in Bodenham near Merrymeeting Bay. Just producing on about 2 acres this year. Everything's certified organic, doing mixed vegetables and strawberries, and also doing plant starts. So we have herbs and tomato starts and other vegetables, and that's kind of what we got going on. Yeah.
And how'd you hear about the Saco River Market? What brought you here?
You know, I've got some friends who grow down here, and they brought their stuff to the winter market, they thought it was a fantastic place to sell their produce, and had great experiences with the customers. So I came, talked to the other vendors here, and everybody's super friendly. It's a great place to be.
Welcome, and it looks like you got some wonderful produce and seedlings here.
Yeah.
Thank you much for coming down.
You bet. Thanks.
I'm at the Saco Farmers Market and it's great. It's beautiful weather. I'm here to do the music, but I have the great benefit of being able to shop here, and I'm getting some lunch at the Soup Guy. I'm having ole mole chili. It's the best.
And you're from New Hampshire? How did you hear about this whole thing going on?
Well, we heard about it because we were asked to come and play the music through friends, so through networking. And it's wonderful. I think we do several farmers markets a year, and I think so far I'd say this, and no offense to anybody else, but I think it's the best farmers market we've been at yet. Just saying.
All right.
Stars shine one by one. Moonlight brightens, sunlight fades to another peaceful night.
Medicine Wheel Herbals makes all-natural skincare, and there's no dyes, preservatives, or fragrances ever other than essential oils and natural food-based ingredients.
This stuff isn't just
plant-based, excuse me.
This stuff just isn't for women anymore, right? You have stuff.
Of course not. We've got Tough Guys Bar and 1969 and Oliver Clothes Off, which is a huge favorite.
Who comes up with these concoctions? Is this something you guys actually...
Lorna comes up with the names because she's awesome.
And the recipes and the
Lorna and Dan work together and make some awesome soap for us.
They were chemists in their part-time, free time to figure out all these recipes?
I think, she grows a lot of the herbs as well herself and just wants to make things natural and nice.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Listen to the whippoorwill sing from the wood as the hawk floats in the sky. Carried on a gentle breeze, circles and dives while the easy summer goes by. The easy summer goes by.
You are watching TV bus ads on Shuttle Bus Zoom, operated by the Biddeford-Saco Old Orchard Beach Transit Committee.
Hi, I'm State Representative Justin Chenette in beautiful North Saco with this legislative update. There's a lot going on in Augusta and things are moving pretty quickly right now. We are in the middle of the budget season, at the end of the legislative season, and so some of the things that you've probably been seeing in the news are in relation to the hospital repayment plan, accepting federal money for an expansion of Medicaid, and the liquor contract. It is something that the Democrats believe that we need to do all three things, so we put in a bill to do all three things. The Republicans wanted to separate them, and it's looking like more and more with the governor's veto that we're going to have separate bills. One to tackle the liquor contract, one to subsequently in hospital repayment, and then another accepting federal money to ensure that nearly 70,000 low-income Mainers have the ability to get health care insurance, which is a fundamental right. And so it's critically important that we pay our bills, that hospitals are paid what they're owed, which is almost $500 million, which is absolutely ridiculous that it's been going on this long. Any legislature in the past that touted a balanced budget should really reflect back and say, you know what, you didn't pay your bills, and now we're going to pay them. And the Democrats are committed to that, the Republicans are committed to that, and we're actually bringing people together on that particular issue. So you're going to be seeing very shortly both things being accomplished. The liquor contract being tied to hospital repayment, which is a great deal for Maine in the long run. We're negotiating a great deal. The Veterans and Legal Affairs Committee did a great job in negotiating that new contract, so that's going to pass, no doubt. And then we're going to have a debate, obviously, on the expansion of Medicaid in accepting federal money. So for the first 3 years, the federal government is going to pay 100% of this expansion. After that, we can either opt out if it's not working or stay in it and have to pay up to 10% of the total cost up through 2020 is when we'll have to really pay the full 10%, but the federal government will still pay 90%. But I think the critical piece here is that we're going to ensure that Mainers have access to quality and affordable health care, while at the same time recognizing that we're only going to have to pay after the first 3 years, and we can opt out at any time. So I think we're really moving forward in a good direction. Aside from that, a lot of other bills that we're tackling, we just had a big debate over vaccinations and whether or not it should be transparent in terms of the individual ingredients on vaccinations. It passed the House but not the Senate, so it's probably going to die in non-concurrence, but it's something that it kind of goes along with this theme of opening up the process and ensuring that you can have a proactive approach to your healthcare decisions. In addition, we're having a debate of whether or not we should open up the whole process in terms of the legislative public hearings and the video sessions that are already streamed live, but archive them so that you, after a busy day, can go back and review some of the very interesting debates that we do have in the legislature. Now, on the more local level, which I think is really important to mention, we have an election on June 11th. Now, this is both for a school budget referendum, which is critically important. Also, it asks the question, do you want to continue to vote on school budgets for the next 3 years? And in particular, there's also another piece to this. There's a bond referendum to ensure that $1.7 million is allocated to repairing and restoring the Stackpole Bridge. Now, if you don't know the Stackpole Bridge, you can visit stackpolebridge.org to learn more, but essentially it is the bridge between Simpson Road on the Saco side and on the Buxton side. So there might be a few hundred people that utilize this bridge, so you may have not actually traveled it, but it's of critical importance because the bridge is currently closed because it's structurally not sound. But this bridge was built in 1848. It is the oldest dry stone bridge in the entire state. So from a historical perspective, we need to preserve it. But also we need to be fiscally responsible, especially for Saco taxpayers that have been increasingly burdened, especially for their property taxes. So this bond actually takes both into account, ensures that we are investing in our infrastructure so we don't end up like in other places where we have bridges collapsing and killing people, that we're actually investing in our aging infrastructure while recognizing the cultural importance of our history. So I urge everybody to go out to the polls and vote on June 11th. If you want to vote beforehand, you can. You can fill out an absentee ballot over at Saco City Hall. I'm Representative Justin Chenette in beautiful North Saco with this legislative update. Stay tuned and stay connected.
Oh, hello, welcome. I'm Al Schutz, and just going through reading one of the Christmas classics. And welcome. Let me put this down so we can have a little chat. And I just want to wish you all a very merry holiday season from myself and Shuttle Bus Zoom. And hopefully we'll be riding our sleighs after the holidays in the beautiful areas of downtown Biddeford, Saco, and Old Orchard. So come on in and rest a while, have a nice time, and spend some time with Shuttle Bus Zoom over the holidays.